back to another episode of the Ladies Lounge. It's your girl Moso.
Calandra Vines.
And Big Slim.
All right, ladies, we are here again. Lately we've been talking about self-preservation and putting yourself first and all that good stuff, even in relationships and different things. But this is a touchy topic that we're going to talk about today. Because this is going to make some of us feel guilty. Okay. But today's topic is putting yourself before your kids.
Putting yourself first before your kids.
Putting yourself before your kids. Huh. Yeah. Y'all feel the mom guilt? Y'all feel the mom guilt draining over you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I guess it depends on the situations, but as far as like self-care and your mental, sometimes you have to.
Yeah, but a lot of times we don't.
Yes.
No.
And that's why I said, do you feel the mom guilt? Because we know we need to do it and we still don't do it.
Yeah. I think that should be expressed kind of to the new moms, because I can say that probably was definitely me probably 5 or 6 years ago where I have that big guilt of like my kids have to, but if we not together, our kids not together. So we have to put ourselves first.
Yeah. And that's something I learned. I'm actually still learning it, like, because now I actually got an 18-year-old and I got a 16-year-old and I got other, like, all of them getting bigger. And, some of them are reaching out in a way that, may be disrespectful. And you just got to be like, okay, this is where you step back a little bit and you just self-reflect. Collect yourself. Because it's been times I've cried, you know what I'm saying? So it just all depends. But I do feel that mom guilt a lot of the times, especially when you want to put yourself first. Or, like for instance, mom said something to me the other day. Actually, congratulations to my son, passed the permit test.
Congratulations,
but
King.
Speaking on that for sure, he stays with my mom over there. He's 18. He stays with my mom. And, she was just like, he needs a ride or whatever. And it's not that I wouldn't take him to go do it or whatever it is, but also as you're growing as a young man, I want you to learn to do things. And we have a little bus transportation in Conway. It's not like the city bus y'all have here, but it's just a little small one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, learn, go to work. Do what you have to. Learn that you may have to take public transportation to do this until you get you a car of your own, until you learn how to drive, or until this. And I'm just not the mama that's sitting there with the son and you can drive me and show me you can drive. Right. It's just never been me. So it's been a lot of times that my mom will be like, make me feel bad on the inside because, I might have put myself first, like he needs to handle this or whatever
you have
it is.
To learn. Most definitely have to learn.
I understand.
Most definitely.
I think mom guilt is really, really heavy when it comes to your adult kids. Because I have 3 adult kids, and I think that's heavier than the little kids, because little kids, you kind of disappoint them for stuff that they don't. After you buy it a week later, they're gonna be done with it. Yeah. But to have the capacity to understand that you have to allow your adult kids to go through stuff. You can only be there for them when they absolutely positively need you. You cannot rescue them from everything. And have not only the kids making you feel bad, other people making you feel bad, because if I handicap you and I always get you out of every situation you in, you will not thrive as an adult.
You won't learn.
And I don't know about y'all. I have always told my kids I am raising y'all to be productive adults in society. And to be a productive adult in society, the number one person who can handicap you have to take. I gotta take my hands off you. Yeah. Because if all I've been preaching is for you to be a productive adult, if when it's time for you to start adulting, if I save you from every inconvenience that make you be like, I don't know, deal with it. And if you absolutely need me, of course I'm going to pick you up. Yeah. But don't come crying to me just because life hit you with something that I know. It hit me all the time.
Right. Exactly. So you got to figure it out and get your way through that. Right. Learn from that lesson, whatever it is. if it's a continuous lesson that you need to learn, you're going to continue to go through that. But you have to learn from that lesson.
Because you learn, if you are a good parent and a good mother, your kids will go to dislike you as they become adults because they expect you to do them like the same way or like you're still doing the younger siblings. And they don't understand. It's hard for them to grasp that they're grown. Like, they know they're grown, but they think as your mom, you're still my mom. You're supposed to do everything.
Yeah.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And that's like the biggest, putting yourself first with your adult kids.
Yeah.
Even not even your adult kids, your teenagers, because you have to start taking your hand off of them too to prepare them for adulthood. Like my daughter. About her junior year, it was your responsibility to wake up. And I know this seemed harsh. It was your responsibility to wake up. It was your responsibility to make sure your grades is up. I did not check grades. If you showed me your report card and I told you you had better grades, I said, do you like your paycheck? Fix it. What is yelling at you gonna do?
Yeah.
This is, you have to learn how to deal with it yourself. She filled out all her college applications by herself. She set up her college tours by herself. She made a decision on what school she went to by herself. And even though most parents kind of dictate, this is your life. If I wanted to go to that school, I would have went to that school. Right. This is your life. Figure it out. Only thing I told her, if you go to this school, you decide you don't like it, guess what? You have the choice to go to another school.
Most definitely.
Because we know once you become adults, there's no right or wrong answer. If you take this path, this is what you're gonna be on. If you make this decision, this is what you're gonna be on. But kids are so used to a right or wrong. If they did it right, thank you. If they did it wrong, they got in trouble. Yeah. So now they have to understand it's really not when you're making life decision that's beneficial to you, there's no wrong or right answer. It's just left or right, red or blue pill. So, and that's the thing that I think they have to understand. But the only way they're gonna learn it is doing it for themselves and understanding that you have to stand on your own 2 feet.
And a lot of moms can't do that.
Listen,
they can't.
I'm in a situation right now with my daughter because me and my daughter was like this, and she's grown and she's in Virginia with her girlfriend. And it bothered me so bad, and I'm being transparent. It bothered me so bad to the fact that I'm really not talking to my daughter. But I had to text her and tell her I apologize for making her choose between who makes her happy and me. This is her life. I said, if this is what you want to do with your summer, fine. And I told her, I said, if you truly need me, you can call me. And through that text message, she was like, well, Mama, I just feel like you thought because I'm grown, I don't need you to be my mama no more, and I do. I said, it ain't that. I said, one day I'm going to not be here, and you have to know how to do this without me.
Yeah, right. That's most true. Definitely.
So it's like, I have to understand she is 18. This is her learning how to grow up. Yes, I still got her back, but if you decide to go out there to Virginia, who am I to tell you can't? Yeah. You're grown. I didn't send you out there. I didn't pay for your plane ticket. So who am I to tell you when you can come back home? You are an adult. Yeah. And I will treat you as such.
Oh, that's hard
listen, it's hard. Yeah. But I realized that with me and her bumping heads, if I wanted to salvage our relationship for the future, then it was worth me not making her feel like I'm not proud of her. Yeah. Because let's face it, my baby is a first generation, like 4-year university kid, and she finished her first year with a 3-point-something GPA. Yeah. Right. Like on her own, but that's because I prepared her the last 2 years of high school. I'm not going to motivate you. Like, my words mean nothing if you don't apply action. Right. So, yeah.
Most definitely.
You got older kids?
My oldest he'll be 15 next month. So no, he's not the adult kid, not the 18-year-old. Yeah, so listening to y'all is just kind of preparing me for some situations that I may come across. Right, most definitely. He's in that teenage age where, like last night, he went out to the movies. I woke up, he wasn't even at home. Oh. He went to my nephew's house, and I'm like, I told you to share your location, but y'all I'm just listening to just what?
Yeah, mine were me
Prepare
all
myself.
the time. Can I go down the road? Can I do this? Can I do that? And he the 16-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, I'd be glad when you find a job.
Yeah, most
Because
definitely.
that's going to take up some of your time. My oldest son, he got him a job when he turned 16, and he been working ever since. So I'm real proud of him with that because, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be glad when this 16-year-old find one to get something constructive to do. And, you know, but he always been a little motivated hustler. He, from selling chips to selling and fixing phones.
There you go.
Like he fixed phone screens and all types of stuff. So, I mean, you know, they learn their little knickknacks, and I'm glad they learn how they learn.
Yeah.
You know, whether it was seeing me do wrong or not do right.
Never like, I don't want to do
they learn. I don't want to
do
that. But, you know, whatever it is, I'm glad they learn. And, yeah.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
I do see that. But
Well, I know with me, the reason why I picked this topic because I used to never put myself before my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was to the point that I wouldn't even buy myself something if I couldn't buy my kids.
Right.
And I felt so hard when people was like, "You can do that." I was like, "No, I can't. I cannot buy myself something if I don't buy my kids anything."
That'd be me.
Like, but your kids don't need anything. I know.
That'd be
but
me.
I just buying myself something that doesn't have things for my children. No, but then I had to realize kids mess over clothes, they tear clothes up, and I'm not buying myself nothing. I had bought myself something in probably 2 to 3 years, and like I really need stuff, but no. And I had to realize that it is okay to treat myself.
Most definitely.
It's okay to treat myself.
That's me. And y'all see me dressing up, they be like, "Oh, she feel like she deserved it," because I've done, and I've done it on my own. Not shade to people that do it, you know. But doing it on your own, it can be hard too as well. And I say there was me 5-6 years ago where I felt that guilt, but not now. Like I have to, and it makes you feel better anyways. Like as a person, I can be a better mom. I can think straight. I can give them that advice that they may need when they go out. So it's just an overall win.
Right.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I've had times where I go and get my nails done and my toes done, and my daughter, I come home, she's like, "Mama,
right?
Why you ain't taking this?" I'm like, "Girl, your thumb is in your mouth. I'm not finna waste no money on your nails." But you know, you do want that mom-daughter moment.
Yeah.
You do want to be like, "Okay, let's go get our nails done and do stuff like that." So I feel guilty some of the time on that too, for sure.
And that's how I was when I first started getting my nails did. I was trying to take my daughter, but I was like, she plays basketball, and I was like, this is supposed to be for me, and then I can't even like to make sure both of us do it. I know I'm finna spend about $200 something. So if I ain't got $200 something, I got to go without mine did because I'm trying to get her did.
Right.
But I like she don't even really care, and I was like, I do. So I stopped taking her, and I was able to go every 2 to 3 weeks. Like when I leave this podcast, I'm going to the nail shop when it's time. So it's like I made that a me thing. Like yes, you can go every blue moon, but this is for me. My hands and my feet work so hard for me, so I am going to treat them.
That's self-care. I like that.
Like even with getting my hair cut, I go every 2 weeks. Now I do line it up with my son's haircut, so I don't have to go twice. But like my barber be hooking me up. But yeah, that's something I do. I keep my hair cut. I keep my nails and my toes did. Those are a big thing. And then my regimen every morning, the time I take to spend with myself to get myself ready. That right there, I will not sacrifice that for anybody. I literally wake up 2 hours early just to get ready. And not the whole 2 hours, but I take 2 hours because I like to just lay there and scroll on social media for about 30 minutes.
Get your mind right, gather your thoughts.
And then I get up and I do my routine, and me taking the time for my routine is like it's a joy to do because I know I've taken the time to get myself together and I didn't rush to leave out the house. So I'm going to work or going to my shop happy because I took me about an hour to get my whole.
You wasn't in a rush.
From the shower to the body care to the skin care to decide what I'm going to wear that day. It's like I took that time and nobody was able to rush me because that was my time.
Most definitely. I can definitely see that. I just told somebody yesterday, I don't like rushing. When I went to the photo shoot, he was like, "Thank you for being," I just don't like rushing. It's just give you a different feel throughout the day. You can just feel your day better, feel your day out, and it makes you feel good. For real.
When you, it's like that's your foundation of your day. However you wake up and start, that is the foundation of your day.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it ain't really all just about the kids either, though. You know what I'm saying? We need to put ourselves first sometimes when it comes to people.
But you know,
friends,
our kids, we will look over everything we need for ourselves.
Those who doing it for the kids too, doing it for pretty much anybody, and they ain't looking into themselves and their self love. So
yeah. You have to put yourself, because like we are the pillars of the family. We are the doctors, the therapists, the nurses, the whatever our family needs. We are what they need. But it does get draining if you don't take time for yourself. And if you take time for yourself, then it still allows you to be that go-to for everybody in your family. But you have to take time for yourself to be able to sit in that seat and wear that crown properly. Like we can do that every day, but if you don't take some time for yourself and rejuvenate yourself, however that is, then you are going to have a breakdown.
Yeah, most definitely.
You're going to have a breakdown.
Most definitely.
Them breakdowns ain't good. I don't think I really just had a... Have I ever had a breakdown before? I don't know. I don't think I've had a breakdown before.
You ever had a moment where you yelled at everybody in your house?
I mean, no, I'm always yelling.
No, but I'm saying like you was up in it, and then one little small thing that just make no sense that tick you off.
Yeah, that might just be me.
No.
She said that's on the regular.
But I mean, like that real mental breakdown.
No, that's what I was talking about. Not like a real.
I was like, I don't think I've ever had one.
One little thing is just.
But yeah, I wig out. Like
it can be a fork out of place.
Like why did I do that every morning?
That right there just set you off. When you like, look here, God damn it, I'm so sick of y'all.
Yeah, when I get to the house before I go, I'm like. What I already know, I'm finna be all wigging out. So
don't do it to him.
It's just part
just
of the conversation.
Self care. Go in your room.
get it together.
And be like, I'm gonna woosah first. Then I'm gonna go out there and see what they doing.
Girl, you gotta come through the garage first to get up the stairs. So I already know. So I don't. His ass before I left the house. Boy, do not let me come back in this house and you still sleep. Hell, I don't get to sleep that long. And it ain't because I want to. I just can't sleep that long if I wanted to. I couldn't stay in the bed longer than 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't get it.
Me either.
But why he gotta wake up?
Because I'm trying to figure out why they be up all night, first of all.
That's about I don't know.
Girl, I fall asleep.
Stay up all night, sleep all day.
Me too, because I'm going to sleep.
I fall asleep at like
that's part
10,
of my
11, but I'm waking up.
That mean they ain't in your refrigerator.
I woke up at 2:30. I smelled air fried food.
Girl, bacon.
Somebody.
Girl, I thought that was just us the other day.
I don't know. I be sleep. I don't even know.
I woke up at 2:30 today, and they're cooking chicken patties at 2:30.
The house done burned down. I don't. Once I'm asleep, I don't know what he got going on.
Girl, I'll be waking up knocking on the wall. Y'all, what the fuck is y'all is downstairs?
But his room all the way on the other end because I moved. I switched him in my daughter's room. Girl, you've been gone. So guess what? He finna get the room on the other end of the house.
Girl.
So he way on the other end. He's like, he got his side, I got my side, we share the kitchen.
Look, you said it's part of your self-care.
Right, baby. He got a bathroom in there, I got a bathroom in this end. We ain't bothering nobody, we good. We come out to eat, we'll talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was sleeping when I left the house this morning.
Mine was too. Getting to my I ain't leave till 1 o'clock.
You gonna tell me last night, tell me some, Mom, why is you going to bed at this early? Boy, I am sleepy. Leave me alone. Get out my room. Bye-bye. It's still early. I don't care. Good night. Bye. And he played with it. And that's what I did.
Went to sleep. That's part of self-care too. That was your self-care day, though. You said
that's what she do.
That was it. That was my first off day from nothing.
Yeah, it was.
So all I did was get my hair cut because I knew I couldn't get my hair cut today, and I was like, I'll get my nails and wash today.
Yeah.
Because it's the only thing I had to do. So I was like, I'm gonna clean up my room, rearrange my room, and cook. And that's what I did yesterday.
When you rearrange the space, though, it do make it a difference, don't it? It'd be so peaceful. That's why I like rearranging stuff.
Have y'all ever felt guilty by going out to eat and not getting y'all kids? Like, y'all gotta eat at the house.
Nope, we got food at home. We got food at home.
I think I've been feeling that a lot lately. I be going to go get.
I eat in the driveway before I go to the house. I do.
Especially if I know I let you pick what you wanted and it's at the
Well,
house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's just
definitely
at the
not
house
gonna feel
anyway,
bad.
and
Keep
I just be
groceries
like,
at home.
I'm definitely not gonna feel
Cause all
bad.
they gonna sometimes all they do is mess over it anyway,
for real.
or eat half of it. They don't.
I be feeling guilty a lot of the
I
time.
used to.
I used
like,
to.
girl,
You better eat in your
Like,
driveway,
I
girl.
make this money. They ain't buying their food. I'm buying their food. So if I'm buying my own food and it's my money, I can eat whatever I want to eat out. And I be so bold as I'll bring home. You ain't give me nothing. Nope, it's food here. You ask for this, it's in there. Nope.
I go right on in my room and shut my door.
Girl, I'm running.
I do. I be like, I got this and I ain't sharing.
I be.
I don't even have it no more.
Shoot, I go right in my room. And shut my
Girl, no.
Well, I still got the young and the 6-year-old. I be feeling bad sometimes. He be like, he wants some. I'm like, can't have nothing but.
Yeah, you can go in there and get you something out of there.
I feel bad sometimes.
Something.
For real, because he love them sandwiches.
Right. Like I stopped feeling bad when I knew it was their stuff for them to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been out all day.
Look, long as
like
you
I
ain't
want something
starving.
now. You been at home all day.
And I still
food.
gotta cook for you if I decided to do that. So no, like
that's when I stopped.
I'm finna go and eat.
You better hope I cook something.
And yeah.
Better hope I cook something.
Nah, they are getting old enough to do that too.
Definitely.
Like mine are
air
Shout
fryer.
out to the air fryer.
Air fryer. Look,
Shout out to the air fryer.
Put them
Well,
nuggets
girl, I
in-
don't know. I don't even think he was using no air fryer the other day, but he was cooking some bacon. I smelled that vivid.
Yeah, but I'm saying the air fryer makes it where you can even trust them even a little bit more to cook that food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
You got the
definitely.
microwave and the air fryer. You never got to touch the oven.
Most definitely.
So yeah,
Like it ain't too hot.
you ain't gonna burn yourself. Like you can, it's a couple buttons and it's good. But yeah.
How do you feel about vacation? Like, did you take your kids on your vacation
girl,
with you?
yeah,
do
that's
you
another
feel
guilty
guilty? Like if you
leave
I say
the
like a
house-
cruise.
No, I say like nothing. Like just go.
Look,
and
Moshe,
don't
you
take
wouldn't
your
feel
kid.
guilty. You got the older kids. You like that
Right.
experience. I done
Well,
raised
yeah.
my kids. It's my time.
Because if I'm going on a cruise, I don't want to have to be responsible for making sure that nobody fall off the boat.
Oh, yeah, I ain't going on no cruise.
Look, I'm not finna chase you.
Like,
at the same
like
time.
and I've been on a cruise before,
Mm.
and it is so fun, and I don't want to have to look at me like where you at. I
Mm.
can go here.
Mm.
And that's still fun.
Girl, you just gave me a whole nother type of panic on being on a boat. Like if I had to,
For real, yeah,
girl,
exactly.
I'm already
Yeah, exactly.
not going on the boat.
Yeah, I don't want to. Like, if, like it's one thing if it's a family thing, but if it's something that's I know that I'm gonna be irresponsible.
No,
Not
irresponsible. Not
I
even
am
irresponsible.
not-
I'm just scared. Period. So you know.
No, I'm
that's
saying
like,
no. When I say irresponsible,
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna
Have
barely
fun,
have
be
me.
adult.
I'm
Right.
gonna barely have me. 'cause
Going
I'm
to
gonna
the
be drunk
bars,
this whole
right.
time.
Right.
So that is being an irresponsible parent. If I know I'm finna get drunk and I got kids here, and even though y'all wrong halfway
She's
wrong,
about to
you
be
are
doing-
still my responsibility. No, I want to be irresponsible and worry about nobody but myself. So yeah,
She
no.
gonna be up doing karaoke.
There you go.
Doing live dance. Be on the video. She gonna be viral. They gonna be like, they go mama. That's why
Right.
mama. That's why mama didn't take me.
Right. 'Cause my kids ask me all the time. They've learned to stop doing it because they be like, Mom, where you going? Mind my grown business.
Mm-hmm.
That was always my answer to the fact they don't ask me no more.
Yeah.
Like,
We'll be
nope.
saying that now. Stop asking me where we going.
Look, you better check.
Hey, and then I be guilty, like, man, what else something happened to me?
Look, you
And
better
I
check
done
it. You
told
better
them, don't worry about it.
Y'all got my life 360.
And that's why I said you better check me. You better check my location.
Exactly.
Sure.
It's crazy. I had a moment last night, cause my guy friend he drinks coffee, so I had coffee at the house. And my son was like, Mom, you don't drink no coffee. I said, Sir. I said, you worry about the wrong thing. I said, do I tell you how to be happy? I said, do I tell you who to be happy with? I said, listen, sir. I said, all you need to know is I'm happy. Okay.
Folks fine.
Technical difficulty. Be like, all you need to know is I'm happy. And at the end of the day, happiness is what I need. I said, now leave me alone.
No, go on somewhere.
He took his food and went in his room, so you better leave me alone. I'm happy, and that's all that matters. Don't worry about why that coffee in there. Just know that coffee drinker make me happy. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna end off on this a little bit.
Yeah.
But what about like you touch base on that, you dating, your relationship? What if your child doesn't want you to date? Does that put you in a
guilty, man?
Do they put you? They don't put you in a guilty spot.
We're gonna take a pin of that when we come back. Oh, we'll be right back after these messages. This is a topic, yes.
She says.
And we are back, ladies and gents. Listen, let me pull this pin out this topic that Slim just said. What happens when you dating and your kids don't want you to date? Let me tell you, your kids are your biggest ops. And that's how you know you a real good mama, when your kids be your biggest ops. Like they literally, there's no reason why they don't want you to date. They just don't want you to date. Because they just want you out themselves, and you be okay with that till you find somebody like, ooh, I like how your face look. I like how your face look. Like you made me smile, and them kids be knowing that, and that's part of that. That putting yourself before your kids, and that's a hard thing. But with having adult kids, and adult kids have significant others or partners, whatever. Even my 14-year-old with his girlfriend. I have my whole life. If somebody did something or my kids didn't like people, I chose my kids over the person.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they say you're supposed to do as you say, do as I say, and not as I do. I've always let my do and my say line up. And to watch my kids go back and forth with the people they was in, and then I had to think about it. I am a human being first. I am a woman before I am a mother. So if I can watch them break up with people and get back with them, blah, 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 why is it just because I'm your mother, I can't do the same?
Maybe they don't want to see you hurt. But vice versa, you don't want to see them hurt. Maybe they seen you go through a lot. They be like, Mom, you don't. Maybe kids see something that we don't see in them people. I mean, it could be a lot of things.
But again, I can say that I've in my perspective of my life, I have made good decisions around who's been around my kids, and if they didn't mesh well with my kids, there were no second guess. You're done. I don't give a fuck. We're done. Like I'm not asking you to be their father. I'm just asking you if you're here. Let's be a positive role model. I'm a type of woman. If you are contributing to and you are treating my kids accordingly, you have the say so of my kids. Because how can you live with a woman that you have kids that are not yours and you are not allowed to give that child some type of discipline or structure when you are asked to pay bills and do everything that as if this child came out your nutsack, but except tell this child what to do because this ain't your child.
Yeah. And people do get that mixed up a lot.
They do.
Because if I feel
like, as long as you ain't putting your hands on my child, that's a different story.
Or
then you
disrespecting.
Like,
right.
But even when it comes to that, if you have small kids and if this person is doing what they're supposed to do and you can tell that they love your kid as if they're their own, if it comes to that, they have to discipline that child like that. If they're doing it for the right reason, they're not gonna go out. They're not gonna go overboard. Because let's face it, as the mother of kids and them kids come from us, sometimes we go overboard with them ass whoopings too. We gotta be honest.
I had to stop giving ass.
Sometimes
because I be about to hurdle.
Sometimes we have went overboard with ass whoopings. When I realized that when my oldest were younger, what I started doing is I started implementing like the schools do. Put your hand on the wall, I'm gonna grab your belt loose, I'm gonna give you 4 or 5 little pats on the butt. Like, because I realized, wait a minute, that's not right. That is a little person, and I am a big person. I am way stronger than this little person, and that's not cool. So, and then I completely got rid of whooping and was doing more talking. And I've had them tell me, well, can you just whoop me? No, I'm not fucking whooping you. So it's like, but kids do. If you are a good mother and you have a good relationship with your kids will not want you to be with anybody because they know that person is going to pull you away from them. Because especially if it's just been y'all for so long. and they gonna and that person gonna come in and you are going to shift who you are. You are gonna do things different. You are like, and then if you get to the point where you're serious with a person is coming to your house, oh now this man in the house, like no, now when he in the house, I can't come in mama room, like or she come out the room and talk to me, and then don't. But even in that, we feel guilty about that, but we shouldn't have to choose because. Just like as kids get older, they get girlfriends and boyfriends, and all they do is this on the phone all day and don't even be talking, but be like this. And can you please get off the phone? No, mom, talking to my girlfriend, talking to my boy, which I'm gonna call you right back. And you say when they get right back on the phone, why can't I do that?
Right.
Yeah. Why can't? Why? Because I'm their mother. I'm supposed to shut my life down.
And then those mothers that do shut their life down and then be overbearing to the kids. Like, get it together. Shit.
Go find you
that's
somebody.
That's why the fuck they act like that. That's,
go find you somebody.
And then it's like...
You owe it to yourself to go do something, bitch.
Get the fuck out. It seems like it's only really acceptable if you're with the kid's parent or if you and the person got married. Like if you were with the kid's father, whether y'all was married or in a relationship, nobody really, the mother would be like, I'm finna spend time with your daddy, and daddy be like, no, it's me and your mama, go blah, blah. But if it's not the kid's daddy, it seems like, oh, all you want to do is spend time with your man. If it's like, if that's part of self-preservation, if I can get what I need, right. And it makes me happy. Right. Guess what? You're gonna be. I'm not fussing at you. My life is stress free.
You will be okay.
You will be okay. You can ask me, Mama, can I have a Kinder egg? And I know the motherfuckers is $4.17. But guess what? Get that goddamn stupid Kinder egg.
Some little gadgets.
But guess what? Mister done made me happy, and Mister got me feeling better than I felt in here. You know what? You want 2 of them babies? You want 2 Kinder eggs? You want some Takis? Shit. Like, so it's like...
Kinder eggs is high.
Right.
They are.
Like, we was in Walmart yesterday. He like, Mom, can I have some Nutella? You want some more yogurt? Like, just that's why I had to tell him, just know that coffee making me happy. So, I don't tell you how to label with your little girlfriend. Because y'all be on the phone all the time, and y'all so little toxic, but it is what it is. But let me be happy.
Yeah, put yourself first.
Because if I'm happy, you're happy because you're a good kid. So damn near everything you ask me for, I'm be like, okay. Because you're allowing me to be happy and you're not making me feel guilty, or you're not trying to invade my space when I'm spending time with this person. Because I spend time with you. Me and you will go out to eat. We'll go shopping. We'll go to the movies. I make time for you. Or not the time I want to really spend.
And I got, it could be fake news back in the day with Maury and stuff. But my thing is, what about the mamas that actually their kids are like abusive towards them? How do you what do you think about them? Are they the parents that are not putting themselves are really, really low?
Pushovers.
Like you think they have? Because I've seen some who are really put together, intelligent, making a lot of money, but their kids are very disrespectful. And they just like, I'm gonna send them here and send them there, and I'm gonna do this and do that. But are they putting themselves first, do you think that is like what do you? I mean, I haven't had any children like that, so I can't speak on, because I think I'd smack the shit out of mine. But,
I think when you get a kid like that, and if you were a good parent, I think that just because of who that kid is. Because sometimes a person is going to be who they are no matter how they upbringing. That's how we get serial killers.
So you think that is not them not putting themselves first,
it's just how that kid is going to be. Yeah. Because a lot of times you'll find kids that have healthy households and they end up being crazy people in the world. I think that's just who the person is. It is. I think that's just who they are. Yeah.
It ain't genetics somewhere in there.
Well, no, I think because you have to think about it. If you know you're a good mama, you don't know the perception of what your kids see you. It can be something as little as you told them they couldn't have something, and it was a valid reason, and they held on to that shit. And over the years, that story has developed and has added on. Their brain has added on, because we know unless you write a story down, every time you replay it in your head, something about it is going to change. So it can be something that wasn't even that bad, but their mind has over the years have added to the story, taking away information. So they grow up, and once they become adults, they still harbor their resentment. And it doesn't matter how you try to clear the air. They've had however many years to fabricate to the story of something. Could have been
that's genetic, girl. They crazy. It's somewhere in that bloodline. I don't care if mama, daddy, but grandpa or somebody is psycho up there or something. Because like, how could you create something over the years from 4 years old? Because I told you no, or 10. Nah, that's genetic, baby. They crazy. But I think that probably could be, she could be focused on herself too much, where she's not disciplining her child, or she's not there for the child, where the child needs that love and that care, and they're acting out to that. Yeah. Maybe, possibly. That's what my take is from it.
Yeah, I think that would.
Because a lot of people kind of neglect in their parent area, and they kind of affect the kids in a way. To make them, because my kids know not to play with me. I'm look at you and be like,
but see, you gotta think about it. I wouldn't say it's like, if again, I'm speaking on good parents, because there are not good parents out here. If you're a good parent in today's time, a lot of times it's not really neglect. It's I have to work to make sure you're okay. Yeah. I have to work to provide.
They'll say that. Oh, you worked all. Yep. You were never here.
But how do you think that we were able? Because you got to think about it. It's a lot of single parent households. So if I'm the only parent, I would love to take the time to just sit down and maybe laugh and talk with you, or get more time. But I am the only person that is providing a living for us. So sometimes that's one of those things where I say kids take those things and can warp it. Like a parent that's always working, but you're not understanding I'm the only parent that's taking care of everything. There, like if a parent doesn't have a significant other, or if they do have a significant other, and the significant other does not stay with them, and the significant other have their own place, they have their own responsibility. So I have to take care of everything. So unfortunately, I have to work more than somebody that got two people in here. Yeah. So kids can be resentful of a parent working too much.
They can. They definitely can.
Exactly. So instead of you looking at the fact my mom she did what she had to do, you get mad because all you want is your mama. So it's like over time, but she wasn't ever there. Every time something came up, she had to work, and about that shit, that shit becomes resentment, and it comes to adulthood, and it's like they never get over it. But I was doing this for you.
We gotta start talking to our kids too, though.
Yeah.
Sit them down and talk to them, because especially if they come to us at an early age, before they hit that adulthood, we have to explain that. Sometimes I know they might be too young, but once they get of age to understanding, we definitely need to sit them down, especially as a black community.
Oh yes.
Most definitely, and talk to them and let them know.
That is really important, because we tend to insult our kids' intelligence.
Down, as if
that we can't talk to them. How if we are our kids' first teachers, how are they going to learn how to understand situations? We are supposed to. You can put it in something that's relatable to them, but still, these are life situations. They need some things they do need to know about. Some things they do need to know about, because you don't know how they can process, and if they can't process, that's why they can ask you questions. And if you feel like it's too much, you be like, hey, I feel like it's too much, we will come back to it later. But never insult your kids' intelligence as if they can't understand something that can help them later on in life.
Right, most definitely. Yeah. And I know we talking about putting ourselves first, but in school, do y'all let y'all kids take self-care day?
Yes. Yes. If you wake up and say, I'm just not feeling that, okay, shit, get back under the cover.
Right, as long as it's not consistent, like I probably like once or twice a month, I'll let my child
definitely. I didn't want to get up anyway.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I don't know.
You push your kids to go. I'm not gonna say make you push them.
I mean, mine gotta go Monday through Friday.
That's how my mom used to be. Like, you getting up
I
out of here.
My daughter called me like, my mom, come get me. And, you know, I go get them. You know, I ain't gonna just leave them at school.
I
like,
think
something
that's
might
important.
be going on or whatever. But
I think that's important.
Because I just look at it like that, even though in our eyes, we like, y'all ain't doing it, we're going to school and blah, blah, blah.
It's a lot
but
in
you
schools.
have to look at that.
Yeah.
You have teachers
Mm-hmm.
that literally have animosity towards kids. You have classmates. It's a lot of pressure.
Girl, that's the first thing God asks.
And it's like, I don't even ask no questions. You, oh, you
Me
don't?
too.
Okay.
That's the first thing I ask mine.
You gotta go.
I don't want to go to school, or can I not go to school?
Especially
I'm like,
if it come from a kid that really enjoys school or something
yeah.
like that. You gotta listen. Like, Mama, really not today. Like, I'd be like, okay, baby, go on and lay down. Maybe I'm soft. I don't know.
Why? What?
You be wanting to know what's going on.
Why you don't want to go to school? For what?
She be ready about them kids.
This is my personal time. Shit, for real. Especially if I'm not at work, that's my personal time. Like, I'm chilling. I don't need you to really interrupt that. Like, cause I don't get that personal time often. So, nah.
She said, "I'm good.
That's
I'm
questionable. That's free daycare. Like, that's what we gonna look at it as. I don't give it. Public daycare for free. So, why we ain't doing this? Let's be on the same page.
I am trying."
That's my self-care day. So
she play all day. She play all day.
Cause I got too many kids, girl. They got to go. I get mad when one of them want to stay at home. For what? Why?
Look, let them stay and work them, and I bet you they won't stay no more.
Or me to. For real. Yeah, no.
She said, hell no.
What we doing, y'all?
She said, hell no. It's a no for her.
It's
My bad. Pull the question back.
Yeah, you can have a couple
5 days a week.
Saturdays and Sundays.
You going to school every day.
100 count day. They got it. They done been there.
Oh,
shit.
they be like, forget that. Mama gonna make me come.
Mine will.
Don't let it be a missed day on the report card. I know they ain't missed no days. That's wrong.
Girl, nah, I do have them days though, but they be.
Have you ever thought about it? What? No, you don't want to
like
let
them stay at home.
They're older though. What's the youngest?
Like now, well, my youngest is 11, and he too rambunctious. We gonna say those words, not no other head nigga is everywhere. So you just don't definitely. You be like, go to school, go play, go do whatever it is y'all do at your age at school, people. Because no, like
my kids, I don't know.
He gonna be begging all day, asking something all day. Like it's just too much. Like so, you be like, no. Mm-mm. The oldest, I mean, you know.
Yeah, laid back.
But like I say, yeah, no. It's
my kids, they go on in their room somewhere and sit down. But I be at work, so I'm like,
yeah.
If that's what y'all want to do, I'm going to work.
Yeah,
I know how to put something in the air fryer.
Cause like in the area I'm in, you can't miss a lot of days either.
Yeah, you can't.
You miss a certain amount of days. Mm-hmm. They calling you. They already
bothering
you at 5 days. They gonna send you to court at 11 to 15 days. You gotta have these excuses. If they ain't excused, this. I'm like, I don't want nobody knocking at my door at all. Like, no. Why are people calling me? Why are like that's how I am.
Said,
so
why
like,
is people calling me?
I don't want nobody in my life like that. So
right,
we gotta be missed school for a reason. We gotta have an excuse, the paper kind that you give to the office. And then I might not take you to school the rest of the day or something like that.
She's so funny. She said,
So she said, call in. You should come get you, but you're going to school. Mm-hmm. You're going to school.
Just school.
When you get there, you ain't feeling it.
She just schools y'all. So if y'all watching this, just go to school. Just call. Just call.
Wait about 2 hours.
No, they do that too often. Like they do that often.
They be like they didn't got up on your game.
This has been a good.
It has. That self-care is important.
Yeah.
I can say the last 3 years I've been pushing that self-care in that journey. For real, it's very important. So.
And I'm working on it.
You getting there, girl?
Yeah.
You getting there. You getting there.
I'm growing up.
Yeah.
She said I'm growing up.
Self-care makes me happy. Like it is part of my daily routine. I do not go without a day of self-care. And it makes my day starts out really good because I put some time into myself.
You have to do that.
To
It starts in the morning. She told you.
Like,
even if it's some affirmations.
I look at my vanity in my food mirror and I be like,
okay.
Yep, I like what I see. It's time to start my day. and I also listen to music while I'm getting ready to.
Yeah, music.
Like, I mean, putting on my mascara and I'm like, hey, yeah. So it's like music is a big part of my daily routine too.
Most
I'm
definitely.
gonna put it on. Yeah, while I'm warm up. Yeah, that's it.
You got anything you want to say to the viewers before we close out?
Mothers.
Whew.
It's okay to put yourself before your kids because chances are you got those kids way more than they ever needed. It's okay to go out and eat something and don't bring your kids anything. So go enjoy something that you like and eat it. And it's okay to bring it home.
And go in that room and shut the door.
Or eat it in their face.
Yes, I'm pretty sure those kids got something at the house that they asked you for when you went grocery shopping.
Yes.
So remember, you are the foundation and the pillar of your family, and you have to take care of yourself to make sure there are no cracks in your foundations or your pillar, so you can still be everything for everybody.
Amen.
Well,
She
yeah, I
said,
know how I feel.
them kids going to school.
Yeah, you know that.
That's her self-care. She said what she
Free
said.
breakfast, free lunch. Nah, I'm just kidding, y'all.
You might even get a little snack.
Yeah, I love y'all, but
Gotta go.
yeah.
That's it. We are done for the day on the Ladies Lounge. You guys can find me, your girl Mo Soul, at I lost my train of thought.
82?
82
No.
underscore locks and
See, that's what happens. That's my whole train of thought. Pause.
Yeah.
Rewind and play. It's your girl Mo Soul. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on TikTok at Mo Soul 82. You can follow me on Instagram at Mo Soul _ 82. And as always, if you guys are looking to be locked and loaded, you guys can follow me on Facebook at Locks, Dress, and Things LLC, where I'm also proud to make your nappy also have to get locked with me.
Get locked with her.
you know what I'm saying? Manifesting Means on all social media platforms. Kalandra Vaughn's on Facebook.
I am Alexandria Sales on Facebook and Slim Seductive Sense on TikTok.
And we're out at 5,000. Bye, guys.